Kelly Clarkson Show, both under the NBC umbrella. What started as a light-hearted collaboration idea quickly devolved into a heated argument over creative control, guest bookings, and even ratings rivalry. Fallon, who has helmed the show since 2014, inheriting the mantle from legends like Johnny Carson and Jay Leno, felt undermined by Clarkson's rising star power. Clarkson, the American Idol alum-turned-daytime darling, has been dominating afternoon slots with her authentic charm and powerhouse vocals, drawing viewers away from traditional evening formats. Insiders whisper that the feud escalated when Clarkson suggested a joint musical segment, but Fallon insisted on leading it, citing his experience with viral bits like lip-sync battles. Words were exchanged, egos bruised, and before long, the set was buzzing with tension. Fallon, usually the picture of positivity, stormed off, declaring he couldn't continue in an environment where his vision was constantly challenged. The network executives were caught off guard, scrambling to mediate, but Fallon's decision seemed final. Fans are reeling from the news, flooding social media with hashtags like #SaveJimmy and #FallonQuits, reminiscing about his iconic moments from slow jamming the news with Barack Obama to epic games with stars like Margot Robbie. Meanwhile, Clarkson's camp maintains it was a misunderstanding blown out of proportion, emphasizing her respect for Fallon. Yet, the damage is done, and the late-night landscape is poised for a seismic shift. Who will replace Fallon? Rumors swirl around names like Seth Meyers or even a surprise return of Conan O'Brien. As the dust settles, one thing is clear. This clash wasn't just about two hosts. It highlights the cutthroat competition in an era where streaming services like Netflix and Hulu are eroding traditional TV's dominance. Viewers tuned in for entertainment, but behind the curtain, it's a battle for relevance and ratings gold. The Tonight Show, a staple since 1954, now faces uncertainty, and Fallon's exit marks the end of an era defined by joy and spontaneity. Delving deeper into the backstreet, Jimmy Fallon's journey on The Tonight Show has been a roller coaster of triumphs and trials. Starting as a Saturday Night Live breakout star, Fallon brought a fresh, youthful vibe to late night, contrasting with the more satirical edges of competitors like Stephen Colbert or Jimmy Kimmel. His segments, from thank you notes to classroom instruments with bands like Metallica, became cultural phenomena, amassing billions of YouTube views. However, whispers of burnout have plagued him for years, especially after the pandemic shifted production to at-home formats, testing his adaptability. Enter Kelly Clarkson, whose own show launched in 2019 and quickly became a ratings juggernaut, earning daytime Emmys for her empathetic interviews and live performances. The clash reportedly ignited during a virtual meeting to discuss a holiday special, where Clarkson proposed featuring up-and-coming artists, while Fallon pushed for A-list celebrities to boost viewership. Tensions rose as Clarkson accused Fallon of being out of touch with diverse audiences, pointing to her show's focus on inclusivity and real talk segments. Fallon, defensive, countered that his formula had sustained the show through tough times, including the writers' strikes. Eyewitnesses described the exchange as intense, with raised voices and pointed fingers across screens. Post-meeting, Fallon confided in close friends about feeling disrespected, leading to his abrupt resignation letter to NBC brass. The network, valuing both talents, attempted damage control, offering Fallon extended creative freedom, but he declined, citing a need for personal growth and family time. Clarkson, in a subtle social media post, shared a quote about unity in entertainment, but fans interpreted it as shade. The fallout has rippled through Hollywood, with agents buzzing about potential host swaps or even Clarkson eyeing a late-night slot. Meanwhile, Fallon's loyal crew, from producer Lorne Michaels to band The Roots, expressed shock, praising his leadership. As speculation mounts, industry analysts predict a dip in ratings for The Tonight Show, potentially paving the way for innovative formats. This incident underscores the pressures of fame, where personal clashes can unravel careers built on public personas. Fallon's departure isn't just a quit, it's a statement against the relentless grind of showbiz. Supporters rally, hoping for a comeback, perhaps in podcasts or stand-up, where his unfiltered humor can thrive without network constraints. The clash with Clarkson, though heated, might be the catalyst for reinvention in an evolving media world. As the news of Jimmy Fallon's resignation spreads like wildfire, let's examine the immediate reactions from fans, celebrities, and the media. Social media platforms exploded with memes, tributes, and conspiracy theories, some suggesting the clash was staged for publicity, others blaming network politics. Hashtags trended worldwide, with #JimmyFallonQuits garnering millions of posts, including heartfelt messages from stars like Justin Timberlake, who collaborated on History of Rap segments, calling Fallon a brother for life. Kelly Clarkson faced backlash from Fallon's diehards, accusing her of overstepping, though her supporters defended her as a trailblazer challenging the boys' club of late night. Clarkson issued a statement via her show, expressing surprise and wishing Fallon well, but avoiding details of the argument. NBC executives held emergency meetings, contemplating interim hosts like Questlove or even guest rotations featuring Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. The financial implications are staggering. The Tonight Show pulls in hefty ad revenue, and Fallon's exit could cost millions in lost sponsorships. Analysts point to declining viewership across broadcast TV, exacerbated by cord-cutting and TikTok's short-form content dominance. Fallon's style, heavy on games and impressions, appealed to millennials, but Gen Z craves authenticity, which Clarkson delivers in spades. The heated clash reportedly involved accusations of idea theft. Fallon claimed Clarkson borrowed from his wheel of musical impressions, while she retorted with evidence of original concepts. Behind-the-scenes footage leaks hinted at the tension, showing awkward silences during rehearsals. Fallon's family, including wife Nancy Javonen and their 2 daughters, have been his anchor, and sources say he's prioritizing them now, perhaps relocating from New York. Clarkson's resilience shines through as a single mom post-divorce. She's built an empire on vulnerability. This saga revives memories of past late-night wars, like Leno vs. Letterman, but in a digital age where scandals amplify overnight. Podcasts dissect the drama, with experts debating if Fallon's nice guy image masked deeper insecurities. Ultimately, this quit reshapes the genre, pushing for more collaborative, less competitive environments. Fans mourn the loss of Fallon's infectious laugh, but excitement builds for what's next, to maybe a Netflix special or a book deal. The clash with Clarkson, while regrettable, exposes the human side of entertainment icons, reminding us they're not immune to conflicts. As the curtain falls on Fallon's Tonight era, the show must evolve or risk fading into obscurity. Exploring the potential aftermath of Jimmy Fallon's dramatic exit from The Tonight Show, the entertainment industry is abuzz with possibilities and predictions. Who steps into those big shoes? Speculation runs rampant, with names like John Mulaney, known for his sharp wit on SNL, or A.D. Bryant, bringing female representation to the forefront. NBC might opt for a complete revamp, incorporating interactive elements like live polls or VR segments to attract younger demographics. Kelly Clarkson's role in this remains pivotal. Some insiders suggest the clash was the tipping point for Fallon, who had been contemplating a break amid health concerns from his high-energy lifestyle. Reports detail the argument's escalation. Clarkson advocated for more diverse guest lineups, including activists and indie musicians, clashing with Fallon's preference for blockbuster stars to secure viral moments. Fallon felt his authority questioned, leading to a walkout that stunned the team. Post-resignation, Fallon's net worth, estimated at $60 million, affords him luxury to pivot. Rumors of a production company or music album surface. Clarkson, undeterred, continues her show's success, recently hosting emotional reunions that boost ratings. The media frenzy has benefited both, with increased searches and streams of their past work. Critics argue this highlights gender dynamics in TV, where male hosts dominate late night while women like Clarkson thrive in daytime. Fallon's supporters launch petitions for his return, while detractors cite past controversies, like his 2016 Trump interview backlash. The network's response includes reruns and specials to fill the gap, but long-term, a new host must recapture the magic. This event parallels other quits, like Jon Stewart's Daily Show departure, sparking innovation. Fallon's legacy endures through charitable work, like his Do Not Read list books aiding literacy. As for reconciliation, A joint appearance seems unlikely soon, but time heals in Hollywood. The heated clash serves as a cautionary tale for egos in the spotlight. Viewers, loyal to the format, await announcements, hoping the show retains its fun essence. In an era of podcasts and YouTube, traditional late-night must adapt, perhaps with hybrid models. Fallon's quit, born from conflict, could inspire a more inclusive future for TV hosting. Meanwhile, Clarkson powers on, her voice a beacon of empowerment. The story unfolds, captivating audiences beyond the screen. Reflecting on Jimmy Fallon's illustrious career leading up to this shocking quit, it's impossible not to appreciate the highs that defined his Tonight Show tenure, from epic celebrity games like Box of Lies with Emma Stone to heartfelt tributes for David Bowie. Fallon created moments that transcended TV, his chemistry with sidekick Steve Higgins and The Roots elevated sketches to must-watch status. Yet, beneath the surface, pressures mounted. Competition from streaming giants like The Late Late Show's Carpool Karaoke with James Corden intensified the fight for eyeballs. The clash with Kelly Clarkson, a powerhouse vocalist and host whose show boasts confessional interviews with guests like Ariana Grande, exposed vulnerabilities. Details emerge. During the dispute, Clarkson highlighted data showing her demographic appeal to families, irking Fallon who prided himself on broad accessibility. The argument spilled into personal territory, with references to work-life balance and creative burnout. Fallon's decision to quit was swift, notifying producers via email, leaving the team in disarray. Publicly, he's remained silent, but close friends like Drew Barrymore offer support on Instagram. Clarkson's response, a mix of grace and firmness, positions her as the composed counterpart. Industry watchers predict a ratings war, with ABC's Jimmy Kimmel and CBS's Colbert potentially gaining ground. Fallon's exit opens doors for underrepresented voices, perhaps a host of color or LGBTQ+ representation. His post-show plans include family vacations and philanthropy, focusing on mental health awareness after his own struggles. The feud's ripple effects touch advertisers, who hesitate amid uncertainty. Fans compile highlight reels, celebrating Fallon's evolution from late night to tonight. This quit isn't defeat, it's a bold move in a career of risks. Clarkson's ascent continues, her Kelly Oak covers going viral daily. The clash, though heated, underscores the passion driving these entertainers. As NBC searches for a successor, criteria include charisma, adaptability, and digital savvy. Potential candidates like Hussein Minhaj or Lily Singh bring fresh perspectives. Ultimately, Fallon's legacy as the fun-loving host endures, inspiring future generations. The Tonight Show's future hangs in balance, but its history of resilience suggests a triumphant return. In this drama, both Fallon and Clarkson emerge as icons navigating fame's complexities. Wrap